Hello guys, it's me Karlo today, Capricorn 5, and I just officially watched the Hendrick Motorsports press conference on YouTube today regarding Connor Zilisch driving the number 48 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet in 2028. So let me just start this way, but hey, it made me think, oh, should I get some Connor Zilisch memorabilia once third-party platforms like Fanatics or NASCAR.com have Connor Zilisch 48 gear in the future, and it made me think, oh, I don't want to forget Corey Day too, but I guess the trajectory of when he gets the cup, to tell you the truth, he may not win as many cup races as Connor Zilisch, but I'll still be a fan of both of them once I play into my mind, oh, this is supposed to be a Connor Zilisch video, but I've been rooting for Larson and Elliott ever since like 2020 when Kyle Larson signed a Hendrick Motorsports Chevy number 5 car, and look what it led him to get a championship in 2021 and another championship in 2025, and then for Chase Elliott 2020. He got his championship. So, to be honest, that's 3 championships for the two of them. So, between the two of them. So, yeah. I hope William Byron gets his championship also. Alex Bowman, he's just driving the sunset and just... I hate to say it, but Bowman's been the weakest link into what Hendrick Motorsports can build in the future. So, yeah. And to say the nucleus of the 48 team is going to drastically change in 28. Because I don't think Blake Harris will be the crew chief for Connor Zilisch. Like, much of Connor Zilisch's NASCAR success came from his former O'Reilly Series crew chief, Marty Lindley, who's been running the All-Star car for that. I forgot what car number. It's 88, Roger Carew, and a host of All-Star Cup drivers like Larson, Elliott, Byron, Bowman, who have all driven for Hendrick Motorsports O'Reilly team for a few years, and it gave me a complete thought that Connor Zilisch may win a lot of races, and I'm starting to doubt Corey Day a little bit. And I realized Jeff Gordon made the smart move, and I don't let social media dwell me down or double down on certain aspects of, oh, we only looked at 2 prospects, Connor Zilisch and Corey Day, and they picked Connor Zilisch because of his 10 O'Reilly Series wins last year, including a more dominant Portland road course race. And it sparked curiosity of, oh, will it ever happen? Will I ever be a Connor Zilisch fan? That's for 2028 to come by. So anyways, I am going to talk a little bit about his season, Connor Zilisch. The spins on lap 1, it'll be a meme on YouTube for a long time, but hey, Jeff Gordon looked at him in the eye and said, oh, what's wrong with Connor Zilisch this season? Like, 34th in the standings, second to last among the full-time drivers, like Cody Ware and all that. This isn't supposed to be Connor Zilisch's horrendous season, It's like Trackhouse never gave him the equipment to really shine with his talent, And especially, in the long run, it'll pay off, Like, rookies, they do struggle, but not horrendously struggle like Connor Zilisch 34th, which is unacceptable. But if you bring in deep pockets, you can actually buy into a ride. But this was not a buy riding situation. It was a talent-decided decision. So, like, I've been a NASCAR race fan since 1999, and I realized back in the Daytona 500, Gordon and Earnhardt battling, and I was saying, hey, that is why Jeff Gordon's a superstar. He beat Dale Earnhardt head to head during that race and realized I was an instant fan for life. Jeff Gordon's decisions, and being a lifer at Hendrick Motorsports, that's why Rick Hendrick gave him that lifetime contract, so I can facilitate the race team in a Pacific way. But hey, whatever that is, I just say, hey, it's so shell-shocked. I'm not bringing up Gene Johnson, okay? Because he's not a Hendrick Motorsports employee. It's Jeff Gordon. Jeff Andrews, Trackhouse, who's the former crew chief of Jimmy Johnson, and he's still employed at Hendrick Motorsports. And then you have Rick Hendrick. So the nucleus, or should I say, the executive employees of that organization. Maybe my train of thoughts is slowing down a little bit thinking about this Connor Zilisch news, and like literally this had to be a really fair decision, I'm not mad that Corey Day didn't get the 48 ride, and just like what Rick Hendrick said in the press conference, he's only driven asphalt or even pavement racing for less than a half a season, like only 6 months into it. And even though he had a part-time schedule last year, so yeah, gotta stay humble, gotta go with the punches, and hopefully get another opportunity. And I'm talking about Corey Day, but hey, yeah. And I just came from Richmond actually 2 to 3 days ago, and I heard no race fans, I mean literally no race fans that I was eavesdropping, say anything about Connor Zilisch getting the 48 ride. But I knew a couple of weeks ago they were talking about him, but when Rick Hendrick and Jeff Gordon were like trying to get the paperwork ready, like when the Monday announcement yesterday came up, yeah, I think they just sat down today and realized, oh, this is your day. This is your day. Yeah. Like any famous race car driver, like a Kyle Busch coming from Hendrick to Joe Gibbs Racing, or Dale Earnhardt going from Dale Earnhardt Incorporated to Hendrick. Those are some high-profile drivers that had to get up to the task, and Kyle Busch had more success than Dale Earnhardt Jr., and he got 2 championships that way in Cups. So, yeah. And as I see Connor Zilisch trying to win races and championships, I think he can. And I probably root for drivers that venture off in road course racing compared to like dirt track. And well, yeah, I like Larson though. It's just that's a lot to carry on your plate, and obviously it probably be an easy decision, but hey, more than likely what I experienced last Saturday at Richmond Raceway, I was in the Hendrick Motorsports number 5 pit box like a majority of the time, And sadly, I didn't get an autograph by Larson, but I did film him when he was on stage with the Q&A session. He didn't bring up, oh, who's your future teammate at the 48, Corday or Connor Zilisch? And yeah, I don't think Monica Palumbo, who the one that was doing the interviewing with Kyle Larson in the Q&A session on stage near the Victory Lane Club, which is basically the VIP access by any other means. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it. If I have any more thoughts about what Connor Zilisch in the 48 team for 2028, I'll let you know in a community post. But I rarely do any of these long form contents just to get my watch hours up. But yeah. So yeah, congratulations to Connor Zilisch for being a Hendrick Motorsports driver in the future for the 48 car. So I'm in Capricorn F5. Hope you all have a good rest of your day and peace out.